Hi folks, this is part 6 of the 8-part new patient education series. In this part we want to talk about chiropractic in relation to nerve function. What are the ins and outs here, and how can we give you in a short period of time some good quality value, some good education about what you're getting here, what's at stake, what are you fighting for, what are the chiropractic advantages to your body in terms of neurological function. This is probably the most profound benefit that you could achieve with chiropractic care, especially the rehabilitative type care that we offer at Maximized Health. We are seeing all kinds of neurological disorders now more than ever in the history of mankind. Coincidentally, we are also seeing more abnormalities in the physical condition, meaning the physical body, in terms of its shape and how it moves, is greatly influencing neurological function. In other words, how you function at your most basic, deepest level. If we dig inside you, we will eventually get to the core, which is your brain and your spinal cord. And we know that these things influence all other functions of the human body, muscles, organs, glands, etc. So when we have a change in shape of the human frame, the spine is altered or damaged, accident, injury, ergonomics, bad posture, you name it. When the human shape changes, we start to see a consequence in neurological function. Whether we're pinching nerves or pulling nerves, we see nerve interference or nerve stress. When any nerve is stressed, it always does one of two things. And I love teaching this. It always works too much or too little. So wherever that nerve goes to, let's say it's a muscle, because we talked about muscle problems in a previous video, if that abnormal nerve function from a bad spinal problem or a subluxation, abnormal spinal shape, is causing nerve stress, going to a muscle, the muscle is going to do two things, or one of two things. It's going to be spastic, or it's going to be spasm, or it's going to be abnormally tight, or it's going to be flaccid, or too relaxed, or underdeveloped, or not functioning properly in terms of time or ability to contract, generate force. Are you with me? So what we want to do in chiropractic ultimately is just normalize physiology, try to bring the body back in balance, create a state of equilibrium. But we cannot get any more profound with health in chiropractic than neurological function, or removing nerve stress, removing nerve interference, so that if that nerve just so happens to go something more important than a muscle, like the heart or the pancreas or reproductive organs, we don't want neurological stress. We don't want neurological interference going on, especially when it's coming from a physical problem. Because guess what? When you go to other types of doctors, they won't be thinking that this could be a potential cause. They will oftentimes end up medicating an individual to try to get something that's under-functioning to work faster via medication, or something that's working too fast, they will medicate it to try to bring it down. But it's not a chemical problem. So that's why people don't really ever get off their drugs or find true health, because it's not a physical problem. A physical problem needs a physical intervention. A physical problem needs a physical solution. If it's a spinal problem that's causing nerve stress, that's causing abnormal heart arrhythmia or high blood pressure, we need a physical intervention. We need chiropractic care to remove the nerve stress, to allow the organ gland to function normally again. Does that make sense? It's a very profound concept that too few people know about these days. And I'm only scratching the surface here, just the tip of the iceberg. I encourage and implore you to talk more with your doctors of chiropractic, with other staff members here at Maximized Health, or wherever you may be. What else can you teach me about this? Because, again, it's just a small piece, but I want to make sure that I do the best job I can to expose you to that and encourage you to learn more. So, to end, how can chiropractic influence aging, optimal function? You can use chiropractic not only to rehabilitate your body and get rid of all that stuff I just talked about, but you can use it to your advantage as a preventative measure. Chiropractic has a stimulatory effect on the nervous system, which can conversely have a stimulatory effect on the immune system, which is why a chiropractic patient under care, regular chiropractic care, has a 300% higher immune system capacity than a person that is not under regular chiropractic care. It's not coincidence. It's because that person's nervous system has less stress, less interference to function properly, and therefore allows their immune system to function the way it's supposed to in an ideal state. Which is why if you stick with us long enough and use chiropractic to your advantage long enough, you'll probably notice that you become one of those people that gets sick less often, or when you do get sick, it's not for as many days as it used to be. So I'm going to leave you with that thought, and Again, encourage you to talk to us more about this. But with that said, from all of us here at Maximize Health, the doctors and the staff, it's an honor to be with you and take care of you and serve you. Thank you for watching.